how much area is under, I said unculturable wasteland. I said that around barren and unculturable wasteland, it is highly, like I said that first 16 million hectare of the land around, and then 16% of the land of India. And we can be able to see the more major areas are, I said that saline, major areas are desert, saline, alkaline, mountainous, and we can be able to see what gully erosion affected, soil erosion affected. In the northeast there is a shifting cultivation. So there are several regions which are becoming unculturable. Understood it? So this way we can be able to see that, but the special, I said that these are the areas every state somewhere facing. I said that desert areas in Rajasthan, saline lands in the run of Kutch in Gujarat, and then I said that highly infected ravine lands in Madhya Pradesh, alkaline lands in the Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, West Bengal, most of the regions have a barren and unculturable. तो ये समझ में आएगा which are the major barren and unculturable wasteland. Barren का मतलब ये alkaline soil हो जाएगा. Understood? Soil that is in a, you know that alkaline soil means if you put the water it will cannot be. Alkaline soil make the soil to be clay, and if you putting water it cannot, what is in a, through the proper irrigation you cannot make it what regain this soil for fertility. Saline soil में आप पानी डालोगे, its pH value is, you know that 7 to 8.5, and they will dissolve and it will go, and again this soil will become fertile. But alkaline soil can never be, I said that, regain its fertility. So we have been able to see, I said that जहाँ पे डेजर्ट काइंड ऑफ इट और प्लैटी काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर सबसे ज़्यादा हो, और आपको सबसे ज़्यादा प्लैट्यूस कहाँ पे दिखता है आपको, इफ़ यू रिमेंबर दैट, कहाँ पे दिखेगा मोस्ट ऑफ द प्लैट्यूस? एमपी दिखता है, बघेलखंड, बुंदेलखंड, यस, मध्य भारत पठार, मालवा प्लेट्यू, अमरकंटक प्लेट्यू, विंध्या, सतपुड़ा, माउंटेन रेंजेस. सो मैक्सिमम अनकल्चरेबल वेस्टलैंड कहाँ पे होगा? यू नो दैट इट इज इन द मध्य प्रदेश. इन महाराष्ट्र प्लेट्यू रीजन्स आर देयर, एंड देन आई सेड तेलंगाना. There is where the plateau structure is more, there will be what is more of I said that unculturable. So which are the three land use classification we have seen? First it is forest. Second one I said that land put to non-agricultural uses. Third one I said that barren and unculturable land. Next one we are going to see permanent pastures and other grazing land. Permanent pastures. You know that India has hardly 12 million hectare of the land, means around 4% of the land, it is, I said that you can be able to say it is what? Permanent pastures or grazing lands are there. And a small grazing land is known as meadow. A small grazing land is known as, that is in the mountainous region, that is in the what? Mountainous region. So you understand that these or आज के date में these pasture lands are what is coming under the community land areas, community land. So most of the, if you come into the what is Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, पहाड़ों पे क्या रहेगा वहाँ पे? There will be, I said, grazing land. What kind of that? Grazing land, and then people are what is nomad and herders, and then people are moving here and there. Transhumance. Transhumance means what is shifting in one region to the other region in the mountainous upward and then shifting downward due to availability of what I said that water. And if you have seen that in the अभी आपने देखा था कि some of the region in the Himachal Pradesh and then I said at the border area China's, वहाँ पर people are herders with the sheep. They are used to move from the higher mountainous region, तो वहाँ पे लोगों ने हटा दिया था. So there is lots of grazing lands are on the mountainous region in the valley and the large valleys. There is they need grazing. तो मुझे हमें सबसे ज़्यादा राजस्थान साइड में माउंटेनस रीजन में वी कैन बी एबल टू हैव दिस एंड बट लेकिन सबसे ज़्यादा जहाँ पर कहाँ पे अनकल्चरेबल वेस्टलैंड है? मध्य प्रदेश में आपको बहुत ज़्यादा दिखेगा अनकल्चरेबल, और उसी में हमने क्या देखा? ग्रास लैंड. क्या देखेंगे हम? सो मध्य प्रदेश अकाउंट्स फॉर लार्जेस्ट परसेंटेज ऑफ सच लैंड फॉर परमानेंट एंड परमानेंट पेस्चर एंड ग्रेजिंग. Can we convert permanent pasture and it has potential to convert into agricultural land? Grazing land convert into agricultural land or not? Yes. So it is known as potential land. It is known as potential land. समझ में आ गया permanent pasture और grazing land. The next one I said that miscellaneous tree crops groups not included in the net area zone. Miscellaneous tree crops, sometimes you can be able to see in the land we are growing. I said that large higher grasses. Have you seen that? That is an elephant grasses kind of it. Yes, height like elephant and all. The elephant grasses are growing in the several areas. आप train से cross करोगे here and there, you can be able to see in your rural areas, in the urban areas nearby. You can be able to see hedges are growing over there. Some kind of valuable trees are also growing in that region. Some bamboos are growing in the some region. So some tree groves, and then groves का मतलब small forest. Groves means I said that is small forest. So some tree crops, and then I said that groves not included in the net area zone. इसमें हम लोग ट्री भी ग्रो कर रहे हैं, लेकिन हम लोग ट्री किसके लिए ग्रो कर रहे हैं? ऐसे ही बम्बू ग्रो होने लग गया. So we are not growing the bamboo as such. I said that for our some purposes. So it is not act as a net zone area. So it is not in a net area which has been under the sowing. So I said it includes all cultivable land. ये सारे land है, cultivable land है. Remember that it is a cultivable land, but it has what is happening. I said that largest area आप देखोगे in India, it is under this region. Sizable amount it is under that. I said that, and if you see in the UP, आप UP में especially go, and then UP में there is a large agricultural land is there. And people are doing most agriculture, but the large amount of, I said that this kind of land, cultivable land, but it is not in. Understood? So miscellaneous tree crops groves not included, and this includes all cultivable land which is not included in net area zone, but is put to some agricultural uses. थोड़ा सा agricultural uses के लिए रखते हैं लोग, और कुछ trees, thatching grasses, means लंबे grasses, elephant grasses, bamboo bushes, and other groves for fuel, which are not included under orchards. Fuel मतलब लकड़ी जलाने के लिए and all that they are growing. So this is known as, I said that miscellaneous tree crops and then groves. Miscellaneous tree crops and groves, but it is not included in the net area zone. India is not including under the net area zone. It is in a cultivable land, but it is not in the use of cultivation crops. समझ में आ गया? So, and most of the, you can say that bamboo bush is about 1/3 of the country's land under the miscellaneous trees and crops, and then a good amount in Uttar Pradesh and other states with the sizable areas, West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka. Here and there you can be able to see this forest is, this kind of what is in a land is there. So which are the 5 land use classification, and it is also potential to convert into cultivable land. It is itself a cultivable land. So which are the 2, I said that land which can convert into arable land? Permanent pasture and grazing land, and miscellaneous tree crops and groves. Understood it? So we have seen that land use mein first 5 we have seen forest, second one we have seen land put to non-agricultural uses, then third we have seen barren and unculturable wasteland, then we have been able to see jo ki can be converted into which one? Potential land, and that is known as, I said that permanent pasture and grazing, and second one next we have been able to see miscellaneous tree crops and groves, and which is not included in the net area. So next one I said that culturable waste. Understood? It is also in a potential land. It is also in a what? So these 3: permanent pasture, miscellaneous tree crops, and then which one I said that? Culturable wasteland. Culturable wasteland की suppose आपका एक land है, you are in a big land lot. You are not doing agriculture on it. What will be there? It is in a cultivable, but it is wasteland. Understood? And government is planning to do something on this kind of people. उनसे land ही ले लो. इससे क्या हो रहा है? Lots of land is not under cultivation, and India has to, lots of population, we have to provide food to them. Yes? So I said that there is a lots of land which is, I said that not in the cultivable land, but it is not into the agricultural uses. It is in a cultivable, खुला हुआ है, but is not in the use. And then generally culturable wasteland, वहाँ पे बोला जाता है कि once you have done agriculture, but at least around 5 years no cultivation. No cultivation. Understood? At least for around 5 years no cultivation. So I said that it is defined as the land available for cultivation but not used for cultivation due to one or some other reason. I said that salinity, waterlogging, human negligence, woman is not doing it. And then salinity, saline reason में भी आप लोग देखोगे water logged area, कभी ट्रेन के आसपास से क्रॉस करते हो तो आपको water logged area नजर आता है, yes, पानी के आसपास. And if the flood reason in Bihar and all, आसपास गंगा रिवर के आसपास क्या नजर आएगा, water logged area. And then canal के आसपास भी आपको नजर आएगा water logged area, where you can see water logged. I have told you earlier in the हमने आपको बताया था कि where there will be in a situation canal के आसपास there will be a large number of what is it that waterlogged area, because ये cemented नहीं, it is not properly lined. This is the one of the major issue. And then waterlogged area, and इसी की वजह से पानी रहता है, and we are giving what is, and I said that irrigation and water keep on evaporating, making the soil to be saline. Yes, the saline Punjab region, and where there is a salinity is it there, the saline soil is in a cultivable land. We can bring back, yes or not. Saline alkaline soil नहीं आ सकता है. Therefore we have put into which one, unculturable. Understood? Alkaline soil have been put, desert, mountains, ravines and alkaline soils have been put into unculturable wasteland. Understood? Barren and unculturable. And then we can be able to see, I said that, and one, I said that human being large land farmers, landlords, and they are not doing any agriculture because they have lots of wealth and health. There is nothing, health nahi, wealth hai, and they are not using the land for their cultivation. Land once cultivated but not cultivated for at least 5 years in succession should be included in this category. And then the states, substantial proportion of areas are in the what is in the most of the states में आप बोल ही दोगे, most of the states में you can say, but the reason you can take the name of the states, like I said that UP, and then जहाँ पे ज़्यादा एग्रीकल्चर होता है तो वहाँ पे नाम ले लेना. यूपी में ज़्यादा होता है, बिहार में भी ज़्यादा होता है. जहाँ पे कम होता है राजस्थान, एमपी, आई सेड दैट कर्नाटक, महाराष्ट्र में ज़्यादा होता है, कर्नाटका. जहाँ पे थोड़ा सा देखना कि कम एग्रीकल्चर इज टेकिंग प्लेस, इन दैट रीजन वी कैन से कल्चरेबल वेस्टलैंड. अंडरस्टूड इट? जैसे हमने दिल्ली, राजस्थान, मध्य प्रदेश, उत्तर प्रदेश, आंध्र प्रदेश, उड़ीसा, टुगेदर 3/4 ऑफ द नेशंस लैंड रिसोर्स अंडर दिस कैटेगरी. यहाँ पे लैंड रिसोर्स बहुत अच्छा है, बट इन दिस रीजन इफ द पीपल आर what they are doing, what they are doing, neglecting it. If they are neglecting, you know that it will be in a highest loss for the India itself. Understood? So इसीलिए there should be a land act should be there. There should be a land tenancy should be there. Yes or not? And who should be the and land ownership should be there. So there is some issues are there, and that I'll come land ownership, land ceiling, consolidation of land tenancy. Understood? If there is something, then we can be able to resolve the situation. I'll discuss with you. And then this is, I said that culturable wasteland. Which are the culturable wasteland? So which has not been used for at least 5 years. And then we can be able to see waterlogging areas. And then I said that we have been able to see saline areas. And then people are itself neglecting. Understood? Next one, I said that fallow land and fallow land other than current fallow land. एक होता है current fallow. So first मुझे ये बात करना है, we have seen 6. उसमें first 3 forest, no cultivation, no agriculture. Land put to non-agriculture uses, not agriculture in this. Third one, I said that it is in a barren and unculturable wasteland. वहाँ पर भी forest, desert and all. It is not agriculture, but we can be what is brought into agriculture by exorbitant cost. Another we have seen, उसके बाद हम लोगों ने देखा pasture and grazing land. Then we have seen tree crops, miscellaneous tree crops, and then groups and other which are not included in net scenario, and culturable wasteland. These 3 types of lands are known as potential land. These 3 types of what land use are known as potential land. Which are the 3 are known as potential land? Permanent pasture and grazing land. Second one, I said miscellaneous tree crops and groups which are not included in the net area zone. And then third one, I talked about culturable wasteland. These are potential land. Understood it? So next one, arable land. So we have seen 6 classification. Next 3 classifications are arable land. And how much arable land we have? 54 portion, 54.5 portion, something like this, 54 portion. I said that it includes the land. आपने अभी देखा था किसको हम बोलेंगे cultivable wasteland which has not been used at least for, it has been fallow, it has no agricultural use for the 5 year at least. But the fallow land which has not been done agriculture for 2 to 5 years, it is known as fallow land. And another, it is a current fallow land, जो कि अभी इस year, the current year if I am not doing, it is known as current fallow land. तो ये कौन सा land है? Current fallow land or only fallow land? So this classification I am talking about fallow land other than current fallow land. तो हम I am talking about fallow land other than, तो fallow land किसको कहा जाएगा? वो land which is what is not in agricultural use, we have left for some purposes so that it can regain its what is fertility. The land which is taking fertility little slowly and taking time 2 to 5 years or more, something like this, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, that is known as fallow land. See, it includes the land which is used for cultivation, but now it is not under the cultivation, which has been fallow for 2 to 5 years and is known as fallow land other than current fallow. 2 to 5 years वाले land को क्या बोला जाएगा? Fallow land other than current fallow land. So, and it is generally left in the cultivated to recop the fertility of the soil. Largest area is category Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. क्योंकि वो लोग दोबारा करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन वहाँ पे राजस्थान में देखेंगे, महाराष्ट्र में देखेंगे, and then आंध्र में, that is तेलंगाना. So there is some reason that they used to what is doing, वो जल्दी waste हो जाता है, thin black soil. The reason having in the Maharashtra thin black soil, so they used to lose the fertility fast. So in the Rajasthan already you know that, especially in the western part of Rajasthan, then you can be able to see they have to do what is I said that 2 to 5 years to leave gain the fertility. And in the Andhra Pradesh also there is a Telangana is place जहाँ पे black soil है, that they used to lose the fertility fast also, thin black soils. And then this way